Phyzzpod is the most amazing space in our school, which provides just the most fantastic experiences for children each and every day, right in the heart of the school. A space that can be created into all sorts of different themes to inspire children's learning. You have the sight, the sound, the sense, the feel of whichever theme you're creating. When you go into the Phyzzpod, as a child, you are immediately stepping out of school into a jungle. You see the sights of all the animals, all the creatures in a real jungle. It's as close as you could possibly get to a storybook jungle. They also get to play and interact in the jungle with a teacher or with an adult, and have the opportunity to explore the language, to ask questions, to feel all the creatures, and just have such a magnificent time answering questions and being so inquisitive. It opens up a new world for them.
Oh, look. One of the really important things that we use it for is for language development. Sometimes we have children who in a big classroom or in a big group will join in quietly but don't really speak an awful lot. And I do find that when we take them in the Phyzzpod, they become very, very vocal. They suddenly start to speak a lot, they get very excited. It's a great opportunity for extending vocabulary, and for language development I find it very important.
KidsOut decided to create Phyzzpod because we've been aware for some time that there's a great need in this country for more accessible sensory play and learning. There are very few opportunities for children in the general educational area to get access to sensory play and learning in that environment. And so we at KidsOut decided we wanted to invent something that would bring that to as many children as we possibly could.
The music's playing, there are things to feel, things to touch. It's really develops their creativity, gives them ideas to go back in the classroom and extend what they've been doing in the sensory room.
It fits in really well with the current educational initiatives for development of children. The early years foundation stage curriculum is all about child-initiated learning, about opening up opportunities for children in their creative development and their imaginative play. The new primary curriculum review, known as the Rose Review, there's a heavy emphasis on speaking and listening in Key Stage 1 and in Key Stage 2. Phyzzpod is all about speaking, listening, oral communication, and the development of language and the enrichment of language. It fits in just perfectly.
You don't need to be technically minded at all to put this together. It's incredibly straightforward. It's very, very easy to assemble, so anybody can do it. We understand that in many early year settings or schools or nurseries, you don't have a room you can devote to just purely being a sensory room. What this allows you to do is to erect a sensory space in any room in your facility, whether it's a school or nursery, and you can use that particular Phyzzpod for all the sensory play and learning you want to.
When we received it, first of all, it was basically a box, really, with lots of technical things. So the very first time they came in and they set it up for us and just showed us what we could do with it, which was amazing. They also came along and did some training with our staff to give us some ideas. And so from then on, we have a very clever lady who works at our school who changes it from time to time with themes that we're using in school. We keep it the same for quite a while so that it gives everybody a really good chance to use it. Sometimes the children use it once, sometimes they use it several times, but it's there for a long time so that everybody has a really good chance to use it.
Phyzzpod comes with a package of traditional sensory room equipment, which includes a bubble tube, a mirror ball, a projector, the audio equipment. This is just the starting point, but it does stimulate the imagination and enables the teachers then to create a very vibrant learning opportunity for children.
What we did at KidsOut was we invested some of our own money that we'd raised through our fundraising, and we also raised money through trusts and foundations to put together Phyzzpod and to pilot it, to make sure that the final product is absolutely right for the people and the children that are going to use it. We're a charity. We've been helping disadvantaged children and young people now for over 10 years, and one of the reasons that we're rolling out Phyzzpod is because we want to help even more children. Every penny that we make from Phyzzpod goes straight back into the charity. So what we're doing is we're reinvesting in other children's futures.
Oh my word!
I believe that every child in the country deserves the same opportunities. At the moment, this sort of equipment and this sort of opportunity is only available to the few, and what we want to do at KidsOut is to make it available to the many.
To develop children's language and vocabulary and concepts around particular themes has made a big difference to their reading, to their writing, to their speaking, and to their comprehension and understanding of language.
We've had a lot of feedback from teachers who've used our Phyzzpods. We've put a number of different Phyzzpods around the country where we've been developing the concept. And what they love about Phyzzpod is that it creates learning adventures.
Children learn through experiences. And so what it has done is enriched and enhanced all the experiences that we've been able to provide for the children. So it hasn't changed the way we work, it has just made it so much better.
Their confidence has grown hugely. It's been great for the sort of personal and social skills, confidence, self-esteem, sharing, taking turns. With their language development too, it's developed their imagination, their vocabulary.
So for all of the teachers, it has made a big difference to the quality of provision that they're able to make for the children.
I found all of them!
Phyzzpod has been very well received by everybody who's used it, and even Ofsted are impressed. There was recently a Blink report, and in that report they said, with regard to Phyzzpod, that every early years setting should have one.
I can see positives in all areas of learning in foundation stage, and I think probably throughout the whole school. And I think the most important thing of all is that they've had great fun. They've really enjoyed it, and it's been a fantastic facility.
When we first took them into the Phyzzpod, we asked them what it felt like, how it seemed to them. And to sum it up, one child just said, "This is fan-tabby-tastic." Oh, that was such fun. Thank you so much. What a wonderful journey.